There's growing division over the issue and costs of converting to electric school buses across the state.
By 2027, all New York school districts will be required to purchase only electric buses. And by 2035, a state mandate goes into effect for the conversion of all school bus fleets across the state. Natalie Kutchko joining us now with more on this. Natalie.
Adam, Teresa, good evening. Last week, voters in Churchville-Chili Central's district elections voted against the purchase of a new electric bus, citing concerns over cost, sustainability, and varying weather conditions that we see here in Western New York and needed infrastructure. Some lawmakers are concerned about a plan given that looming deadline, while school officials say time is of the essence. The clock is ticking for school districts across New York State to go electric. In under 3 years, districts will be required to purchase EV buses only, a gradual lead up to the 2035 mandate transitioning all fleets.
We don't really have a plan on what happens if the taxpayers, who are the voters of these bonds, refuse to go along with it. And there's really been no direction given, which is frustrating as districts and school leaders have to prepare budgets, not just for the now, but for the next decade.
Last week, voters in Churchville-Chili Central decided against the purchase of an EV bus, marked at hundreds of thousands of dollars. District leaders citing concerns over cost and power sustainability. East Irondequoit has not yet voted on the topic, but leaders say time is crucial.
The problem is the clock is ticking. You can't just buy a year's worth of buses all at once without having infrastructure. Infrastructure has a long lead time. That's a process that if we don't start within probably the next year, we aren't going to make it.
Senator Jeremy Cooney says lawmakers will continue to find ways the state can help, going on to say, quote, "What's most important is that we keep our promise to our children by meeting our climate goals and transitioning vehicles to EV over time to ensure cleaner air and healthier communities across New York." However, Republicans like Assemblymember Jensen still have questions.
What happens if the taxpayers refuse to go along with this? It's going to be the school districts who are on the hook, but you can't do anything if the taxpayers don't say you can, we give you the bonding authority to go out and purchase this. And I think that it's not feasible for any number of reasons.
Now, with that pushback seen from some state lawmakers and at the local level and taxpayers as well, there is a continued call for that deadline to be pushed back as well. Meantime, the state's Energy Research and Development Authority is supporting $100 million as earmarked by Governor Hochul to help districts with their purchases of those EV vehicles. Back to you at the desk.
All right, Natalie, thank you.